there's so many different religions, and how do you know which one is right? How do you know which one to, I guess, identify yourself as or follow? Um, and this might be controversial to some people, this topic in itself, and it is a very controversial topic. So I don't want to talk specifically about any religion because I don't want to misinform you guys of anything. I haven't really done much research into any of them individually. What I want to talk about more in this video is my opinion on the idea of religion as a whole, and why I believe that certain religions, or why I believe that every religion has followers, and why every religion is right and every religion is wrong. So first of all, I think the reason why people innately want to believe in a religion or believe in something is that keyword belief, and also because they want an explanation as to what it is we're doing here, how we got here. This is why I personally believe in a God. Which God I believe in, I'm not 100% sure. I've grown up my whole life as a Christian, so I've always known more about, I guess, the Catholic Church and Jesus and that side of things, but I've never really done any research into any other religion, so it's hard for me to say I 100% am Christian or whatever. But the reason I believe in a God is because the world is too vast and confusing for me not to, in my opinion. I think there is no other explanation, and saying that there is a God isn't even really an explanation, but it's what our human minds can kind of comprehend of this whole thing. So back to my point as to why I think each religion is technically right and technically wrong, why I believe that every single religion is so sure that they are the right one, like their gods are the ones that exist. For example, the Christian gods, it sees every other god as pagan or as a false god, and they're seen as pagan, and so how come, if that's the case, and if the Christian God is the one true God, then how come all of these other people who believe in other religions live really successful lives? For example, look at Dubai. They're pretty much all Muslim, and I mean, if God truly hated them for being pagan, for believing in false gods, then how come he's given them so much success? And then you could argue that their gods gave them success, but then they see Christian God as pagan, and it's a whole whirlwind of like, okay, well, which one's right, which one's wrong? And truthfully, I think that all of that is irrelevant. I think the construct is great. I think that it's amazing to have something to believe in, some beliefs that you share with a large group of people. I think that's one of the strongest powers of a religion, is that you can build these great values and integrate them into a society through similar beliefs, through believing in the same gods, the same ideologies and commandments and whatever it is. But at the end of the day, the reason why I think that, and once again, this is just my personal opinion, my 2 cents on it, what I've realized myself, is that it all comes down to human belief. It all comes down to the mind, like the human mind. That's what religion is. It's this belief in this greater being, that because you think that if you believe in them, they will do right by you, that belief serves you well. So therefore it is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Not necessarily that Jesus in himself was the one true Messiah, or that the Christian God is the real only true God. It's just the fact that you believe in something greater than yourself, and you believe that you're serving a greater purpose, and that motivates you, that pushes you to do better, to be a better version of yourself, and in return you reap the rewards from that. And you can thank God, as you should thank God, but I don't believe that there might even be a right God. I think God is us. I think our mind is God. Our belief system is God. our motivation, our willpower is God. And I don't think what I'm saying necessarily many people will disagree with, but maybe you do. And if you do, I'd love to know what your opinions on it are. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'd love to have a debate about this. I'd love to know if you guys agree with that kind of ideology, that way of thinking. And even if you don't believe in a God at all, you're completely atheist, you believe everything is purely scientific and can be explained, I'd love for you to try to think of the world differently just for this 1 second and see if that serves you. See if having a greater belief in something, some higher power, helps you achieve something in your life. Because I attribute a lot of my success to God, not to a specific God, but just to the fact that I'm trying to serve a higher power that made us who we are and put us on this planet and gave us these thoughts. And I think because of that belief and because of that need I feel to impress something larger than myself, it has made me become a better person in consequence of that. I think that's all I have to say. I don't want to keep rambling on and saying the same points over and over. I also don't want to try to pretend like I know a lot about religions that I know nothing about, which is why I steered clear of talking about the actual specifics of each religion. I think a lot of them have amazing teachings that you can extract and implement into your life, once again, which is why I think they work so well in a way of guiding societies to be better people. I've lived in Bali for a while and I can see that they're all the kindest, sweetest people, and they all say it's because of the religion they believe in, and I think that's beautiful. But once again, I don't think that has anything to do with the gods they worship, but rather with the fact that they have the mindset of, or I guess the belief system of them not wanting to disappoint whatever put them here. So I'd love to know what you guys think. This might have been a bit of a shorter video, but thanks for watching. The Hanoi review is coming, so at the end of the month, once I've got all my expenses and everything, I'm gonna break it down, sit down, chat about how life here has been, and then I'm off to Thailand, so maybe I'll do one there as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.